as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Johnson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. They bring a tight end in motion right. It's Johnson again. And he will not get in. The defense holds.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now trying to run with Swift. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. 3 straight runs, stop short of the end zone, and now what do they do on 4th and goal? That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Swift. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, empty, behind. Right 80. 12.
It's Burrow from the end zone. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Brown on the inside give. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Throwing the out route complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Burrow on the play action. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Brown goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Jordan battle there defensively.
To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
11.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Diving right side, got it! The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
That one connects. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down, ball at the 36. On play action, here's Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Swift gets it, going left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Third down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. The motion at tight end left. First and goal. Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Defensively.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
1, ready? 11, empty. Just set.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits him on the out route. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
35. First down, Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He throws a bullet to the center. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
The extra point.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 28.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On 2.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's trying to push the field. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. First down, ball at the 36.
11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. 11 mighty.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Going play action here. Burrow. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
One final shot before the half. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 35 apiece. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 35.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. 180.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams to throw. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Along this sideline inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. He set up the screen to Higgins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Brown on the carry. Still finding room past the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Brown again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Hey, can.
Now it's Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11.
Second and 10 now. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 40. At the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I've seen a lot of plays in a playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay, and made a pay in a big-time way.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bengals 42.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. I got him. 180. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. Or right now,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. 180. Oh, yeah, you got it. We got it.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to movement.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. A handoff left for Swift. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That's more on the quick slant. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down throw by Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. DJ Turner comes up with it. And this is a house call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. After the pick, here's Williams. That's complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Swift gets a first down and more. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground again with Johnson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 35 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bengals 56.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
The onside kick.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll toss it to Johnson. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Third and 4 coming up now. They send a man in motion. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Running behind center with Swift. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
On one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch and a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got Kasicki complete. It's a race down the right side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
That's good.
One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
63.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. Looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.